Pistons fans, bright and early, 7:30 in the morning, drop the kiddies off at school. Yeah, but, I'm on here for a reason, obviously. You open up Twitter in the morning and you see nonsense. Sometimes it's starting to get your clock turning. And it's unnecessary as hell. But why is it that when a certain player on the team has a great performance, we start measuring him with everybody else? Ivey had a great performance last night. 37 points, man. Career high. He's been playing well overall, right? Why do we have to measure that between him and Cade? Why in the fuck can't they just be teammates, bro? Why does it matter who's better or who's playing better? Why does that matter right now? How about the growth of both players? How about when Cade had 240-point performances in 8 days? How about that? Why does it matter who's the better guy? How about our team won last night? How about multiple players last night on that team had a whole lot to do with winning? How about how much they shared the basketball last night? Ivey had 6 assists himself. If you go back and watch the highlights, you'll notice a common theme. Either it was Killian passing him the ball or it was Sasser passing him the ball, setting him up, and him setting up his teammates. How about that? Why does it have to be so bad about individual performances with these fans, man? I know why. Because this idiotic thing called stats that everybody's bought into in this last decade, it's like it's all that you guys pay attention to. You're not paying attention to what's actually happening on the basketball court. Those guys played for each other last night. They played for each other last night. Look at Asar, for instance. He gave everything he could last night that don't show up on the scoreboard to help this team win. I would expect a Pistons fan base to understand that. But no. And I know a lot of them, a lot of these idiotic comments and tweets is, a lot of these fucking 20-year-old kids, man, that don't know jack shit about ball. It's just like y'all value the wrong things, man. How many threes did this person make? What did he score? What was his percentages? Percentages. I promise you, nerds did not make basketball, bro. Basketball is so much more than your analytical stats. I promise you that. I promise you that. Those stats don't show effort. They don't show how players sell out for their team. It don't show how players orchestrate an offense or the defensive effort that they're giving. Just because you don't have a bunch of blocks on the stat sheet don't mean you ain't out there giving everything you got on defense. It's so many things that you can't see on a stat sheet that take place on the court. And then there's things on a stat sheet that will make you think things are taking place that are not. For instance, MVP of the league, right? Former MVP, Jokic. A lot of people will look at his stats and say, oh man, this player is this, that because of that, right? But they don't see him every night doing everything for his teammates. Setting screens, which is, for him, it's all he does. Set screens, set up his teammates, pass the ball to them when they open, get everything flowing, right? That's what Jokic is. Then you got, for instance, a player like Doncic, right? Who jacks up shots all day long, gets, incredible scoring numbers, right? But the Dallas Mavericks really ain't shit. That's your example right there. That is your example right there. When it comes to our team, the type of team we have, y'all seen the game last night. They not giving us fouls. Not here in Detroit. So the best thing you can do as a team is play for each other. Stick together as a team and play for each other. That's the best thing you can do. We added some players to this team that's going to help with more spacing out there to help everything out. We probably, still end up losing guys. Probably still lose Killian. I know a lot of guys want him gone. But, like I said, it's a common theme with the wins this season. The few wins that you got, that man was the one that was playing point guard on the court. And so, like I said, it's not about how many points you score, bro. It's not. If you're not scoring, but you're setting everyone else up to score, it still counts. It's not as difficult as people are making it seem. Basketball is really an easy game to understand. If I'm sacrificing taking my shots, or if I'm not getting shots to fall, I'm setting my teammates up. I'll make sure the offense is flowing. I'm going to use my other calling cards. Assists. Not turning the ball over last night, which is another huge thing. Not turning the ball over. Whether it's rebounding or I'm playing defense, perimeter defense to keep guys like De'Aaron Fox from going off. Those things is other factors to winning basketball games. It really is. So that's where I'm at. That's my opinion, man. It's my opinion at the end of the day. Maybe I see ball different than people. But it's hella annoying that every time I pick up the phone, there's this argument about, Cade, what is Cade this, Cade that. Bro, get off of Cade, bro. It's his second season really playing. It's his second season playing. Him and Ivey are babies in the game right now. And they're doing these things, bro. Like, what are y'all doing, man? Stop with the measuring. Please. Quit it. We don't need the measuring stick when it comes to these two guys. They can coexist. Both of them can become great players. I promise you that. I promise you it can happen. It's okay for that to happen. They can coexist. Now, what I need from the Pistons coaching staff, I need them to make sure that this team plays like this consistently. So when Cade and Boyan coming back, the ball stoppage, the sitting back and then watching and trying to make one guy the guy so teams can focus on that one guy and take you out the game. Keep this type of mentality. You scream, you're putting together the Pistons and all this, Pistons. Play like the Pistons then. It's not about one guy. It's not about two guys. Hell, if motherfucking Joe Harris was hot, then damn it, it's his night. Fire him. Just like we do with Burks. It's fucking narratives, man. God, dog, fire.